Hey everybody, Weem here, back in Scribblenauts, and today I'm going to quickly, well, okay, maybe it won't be quick, but we're going to attempt to do it semi-quickly. Basically editing my avatar. I need to make a Weem style avatar. Now, as you may have seen before on the screenshot, at least of the previous episode, the thumbnail, I had an object made for, it kind of like represented me, but objects are a little bit different than avatars. These can be kind of placed in the world and have different properties and everything, but you can't run around. For example, I can't run around as this guy. So I'm going to make an avatar. Now, I had an avatar before, a little bit earlier. In fact, I just deleted it because he had some issues. See, as you run along here with this guy, we kind of come up here, he automatically runs up the stairs. Now, I had edited one of the avatars, may have even been this one, and made a new one for myself. The problem was I was kind of tweaking things all over the place, and it ended up he would get stuck on this bottom step. And I could jump up somewhat, but he couldn't get the rest of the way, and he would end up sliding back down. And said, you know, I can't play a game like that, you know, where my avatar can't even get up certain stairs. So we are going to start over, see if I can't make him maybe the proper way, and see how that goes. So let's dive in here. Let's see. Okay, here we are in the avatar selector. You can see we've got looks like 7 characters to choose from, including Maxwell, the main character. And in fact, when you click new, that's who you're going to start with to start breaking down parts and adding in different arms as you want. But at least for now, at least at this stage in the game, I found this to be a little bit buggy when I start trying to customize anything beyond color. I can get things to work just fine and run around in the game with them just fine, but there's one thing I run into, and it's stairs. Stairs become a problem. So as long as you're playing Maxwell, he'll kind of run right up against stairs and go up them. But if I try to do anything with the legs, even though they animate correctly and everything looks good, I can't get up the stairs. Now, I have found that even playing Maxwell, you can have problems with the stairs, but it seems like most of the time he makes his way up them. So this time around, what we're going to do is I'm just going to edit Maxwell and make him, you know, basically give him the colors and everything that I want, and not go crazy with bringing in any new parts. Now, the one thing I'll change out, because it doesn't seem to cause any issues, is I'm going to switch the head out there. We're gonna, if you bring in a normal head, it's the bald variety, and that's pretty much fitting for me. I keep my hair shaved pretty short. So we're going to go ahead and start there. Now, like I said, you can bring in other arms and everything. You can type in arm and rotate it and put it in with different parts and everything. But yeah, it's just been a little bit buggy for me. So we're just going to go into colors here, and I basically want to change him to kind of black and white, I think. So it's going to be very stormtrooper looking. So we're going to go with the white, I think white arms and gloves, and kind of white hips and shoes, and the rest will be black here. So let's go ahead and grab that. And I'm not really into this design, the star, but with the editor you can't really do anything about that. You've got the torso. You could bring in another torso and put it over the top, but the torso is the one piece you actually can't drag out and delete, so you have to put something over the top of it. And there's some to choose from, but I'm just going to be filling this with black, so it's not really a big concern this time around. So let's go ahead and select that, and we'll just kind of click around in here and fill in these areas that I wanted to go jet black with. Now, I have black selected, but if you click again, it will generally give you different varieties. It looks like it may not with a black, but if I click gray in here and I click it again, you see it goes darker there. Click it again. So I could go in here and maybe lighten this up to get some variety. Do something like that, for example. It's not bad. If I do that, you will see the star again, so not exactly what I'm going for. But so let's go back to black here and just kind of fill that in. That's kind of cool, but I think I do want to go black, just solid black in these parts. Now, that's pretty much what I'm going for right there. So I could be finished there, but you can in fact bring in letters. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Go in, We'll just hit W. There we go. Let's bring a W in here. We'll size it down. Just kind of stick that on his chest. Excellent. Alright, looking good there. So what we have to do now is name him, right? So let's go ahead and do that. If I go ahead and save, it'll ask me what I want to name him, so that's another way to do it. And we're just going to go ahead and name him Weembot. That'll work. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, I could go in and make his head gray and make him look a little bit more robotic. And obviously you can go in and add things. If I could spell this here. You could add sunglasses, for example. So you can get kind of crazy with it, but and hopefully, like I said, hopefully what I'm having problems with as far as the stairs go will get resolved at some point. So yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for now. I think maybe I'll move this in just a bit. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. So we'll save him. We jump back out here. Jump back into the game. Whoops, we have to select him. Let's back that up a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Go back into the browser here. Select. There you go. And there he is. So as you can see, we have some issue here with the stairs. I was hoping that it would be okay now, but it looks like it's still going to be problematic. Well, it's not too big a deal. In this game, you can do things like type in wingsuit, throw that on, and now you can just kind of fly around it. So it's not too big a deal. But, yeah, just a little bit annoying. Anyway, I'll get over it. I swear I'll get over it. So, yeah, don't mind the volcano there or the natives that I brought in. We're going to jump out to the world screen and pick up where I left off. Okay, we're back out here at the world view. Now, if you saw my Weem Tries video, you watched me go through some of these earlier areas. The capital city runoff, the Virgil, something along those lines, gallery, and Edwin's farm, which is where you start. Now, recently I went back into the capital city because I was short a couple shards there. I had 6 out of 8. So once I completed that, I earned the star for that area. So these are all set. We obviously have 4 more stars to go, 1 in the beginning area, 3 in here, and having completed some stars and everything, and we opened up this area out here. So we've got a lot to choose from. We got 8 more areas to choose from. If you do the count and see that we have 8 and the 4 that I've done previously, that adds up to 12. So once we get all these set, we will open up this area up here, and so on, and so on, and so on. Loops all the way around. So, like I said, we got some options to go through. I dig the idea of the Grave Manor, but I do kind of want to go straight through all of these and not skip ahead. So that means that the next stop is the hospital. So let's head on in and fix some people up. Okay, I've arrived at St. Asterix Hospital. Let's see what we can do here to help. I guess we'll start here. You need something you can use to perform surgery, huh? On this one. I think I can help with that. How about a huge broadsword? How about that? How effective are you with a blade? Whoa. Alrighty, yeah, go get them. See? Look at that. Off to a great start. Let's see, what do you need? Help the patients that are incoming to the hospital. I guess I could do that. I am on call. Dr. Weem at your service. I am here to help patients that are being delivered. You look like an undead cat. Do you concur? Write something to cure this cat. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Let's give him a... Actually, let's see. Let me investigate here. Do you have... Let's see if he has an adjective already. No. Sometimes I'll have an adjective. It'll say sick or something, and you can just get rid of it. So let's investigate here, kitty. You're spotty, and you're green. You don't feel good. What about if I gave you chicken tenders? Do they have that? No? Okay. How about a chicken? Let's see if you'll eat chicken. No? You don't want the chicken? Can I give it to you? No? Well then, there you go. I solved that problem. Oh, I guess killing a cat with chicken it solves nothing. Alrighty, well, we're gonna give this another whirl. Let's see if we can't actually be helpful this time. You're back again, I see. You didn't like chicken last time. I threw it at you and it didn't go over so well, so let's see. You have spots. Will paint remove your spots? No? No. Okay. What if we just give you the cure? No? There's no cure. Okay. What if I just give you generic pill number 7? No, you don't want it. You're being very difficult, kitty. What? What are you... What? Why'd they ask me to help if you were just gonna... Oh. She came and used my pill. Fine. Ugh. Dear God. Toothache. I think we need some pliers. Oh, I guess that's how you spell it. Let's use these. Oh, was that all I needed to have? Well, there you go. Problem solved with pliers. Yeah, you go on that way. I've got more people to help here. Oops, that didn't go anywhere. Busted robot? You look like you're being shocked a bit. Let's see. What can we do for you? Let's start with an outlet. So maybe you just need power. I don't know where to put this. It's not staying on the walls. Maybe that'll work here. Let's see. Power cable. Aha. We'll just plug that in here. Grab the other end of this thing, right? And just, I don't know, give you a jolt. No? It's not going to work? Can't plug you in? That's no fun. I have an idea. I'm going to steal your eyes, apparently. No, that wasn't the idea. Alright, fine. I bet a wrench is what you need. There we go. Can I put your eyes back in? No? I guess you don't care? Fine. Let's get rid of that wrench. What is this? A brown cracked book? Seriously, you're gonna spend my time, my valuable time. What? The tape didn't work? Oh, they need a last chapter. Alright. Can I just do a chapter? No? You need the last chapter. Where is the last one? Let's see, let's find a page. Can we do a page? No. Can I... Okay, let's give myself a pen. Maybe I can write in this thing. There we go. Well, with a wave of my hand, I've written a successful chapter, it seems. Oh, this is one weird hospital. He just brought in a busted up car. Something's broken under the hood. What if I give you a new engine? Will that work for you? Yes. Nice. This engine also applies a paint job. Excellent. Good to know. Oh, am I done now? Nice. That's right. Excellent.